video is going to be a bit of a departure. I'm not talking about makeup. Instead, I'm going to be discussing planners, and the planner I chose for 2015 is the Inkwell Press liveWELL planner. And I bought this and it came in the mail about 2 weeks ago, and I've already started moving into the planner for the month of December, and I'm just loving it. So this is going to be an overview of what's inside the planner, why I chose this one. This will not be a comparison video just because I don't feel qualified in the planner world to do a big comparison, but I will briefly tell you about the planners I've had in the past. At my old job where I was an administrative assistant, it was very much corporate culture. I knew what was expected of me during the day. I had lots of meetings and appointments, and I used an Erin Condren life planner, and I loved it because it was so bright and colorful amidst all the gray of my desk, and it just made me really happy to use it. So I had an Erin Condren life planner for 2 years, and then when I got the job that I currently have where I'm a marketing coordinator, I just thought, kind of just wanted to change things up, so I got a Whitney English day designer. And while the Erin Condren is super bold and loud with bright colors, the Whitney English is incredibly elegant and classic, simple covers, no color on the inside. But the Whitney English gave you a full page per day, and it was broken up like, what are you doing at 8:30 a.m.? What are you doing at 12 a.m.? And my current job, I don't have a lot of meetings or appointments, so I didn't feel like I was using the Whitney English to its full potential, and I wasn't getting as much out of that planner as other people were. So I ended up going back to Erin Condren, which I still love, and my mom just ordered an Erin Condren for 2015, but I decided I wanted to see if there was something out there that I just don't like having to cram my handwriting in those long columns, because my planners are just a brain dump. It is everything, notes, thoughts, video ideas, everything. I put it all into my planner. So I wanted something where I had a little bit more writing space. So I actually went to my Facebook page and I asked you all what planner you liked or what planner you were thinking about for the upcoming year, and a viewer named Jennifer told me about Inkwell Press. So I hopped over to their Facebook page and they had a little promo video, and I watched it and it was really cute, and I thought, this is it. This is the planner that I've, kind of been in my mind. I didn't even know I wanted. This is it. And it's kind of funny because it's somewhere in between. It's not as bright as the Erin Condren, but it's not as simple as the Whitney English. It does have some color, but it's a little bit more muted, and it just really spoke to me. I just thought, this is it. So I ended up placing my order and I really like it. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you some specifics about the planner. So the Inkwell Press liveWELL planner is $54, and it is 7.5 inches by 9.5 inches, and it has a really nice thick hard cover. I think there were 5 cover options, and I chose the pointed stripe cover. And there is gold foil personalization, so you can have it say whatever you want it to say, and there are multiple font options. And then another thing that's really nice, it has this little elastic closure, and it's actually attached to the back of the planner, so you don't have to worry about losing it. When you open it up, the inside of the cover is blank, and I'm actually planning, my friend Sarah was in a little stationery store in Shirlington this weekend, and she found my favorite quote on a greeting card, and it just is perfect. So I ordered that. So I'm planning on cutting the front off of that card and then pasting it right here. It says Inkwell Press, the adventure begins 2015, and there's a place to write all your personal contact information. On this side, you have your overview of 2015, and then you have your yearly goals, and there's a place to write your mission statement, and then the goals are broken up by personal, social, financial, health and fitness, house projects, and then dream big. And I have a separate sheet of paper where I've started writing these down, and I just want to get that perfectly set before I write these in here, so I'll probably wait until closer to New Year's to fill that out. You have 2 sheets to write out all of your important dates, so I did birthdays and anniversaries. And then the last thing before we get into the actual month of December is a quote, and it says, "The secret to getting ahead is getting started," by Mark Twain. And then there's a whole entire blank page just for notes, and let me show you how I'm utilizing my month at a glance view. This is what my month of December looks like so far. I haven't completely filled this out because I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do everything. At first I was going to color code to separate, work and YouTube and friends and family, but I decided I just liked the look of how it was with just black ink. So instead I'm going to use stickers. You can see the one that looks like little page flags. I'm going to use those for out of office meetings. Triangles are in office calls or meetings. And then circles I'm going to use for more social things, dinners out or people's birthdays. So that's what it's looking like so far, and I'm really liking it. I also love that there's a spot for notes along the side. Right now I'm using that for video ideas, but I'm just going to do to-dos that maybe aren't tied to a specific date but just need to be done by the end of the month. One of my favorite things about this planner is the monthly mission board, and this was one of the main reasons I ended up going with this planner. I love the honeycomb design, and I love the thought of just thinking about your month, you know, overall. And everyone always says how quickly the months go. So I think taking some time before the month even starts and just, you know, jotting down some things you want to accomplish. I just love the thought of that. The planner comes with a really nice plastic bookmark / ruler that clips in so you can move it with you as you move through the weeks. And then the Inkwell Press liveWELL planner comes in 2 versions. The classic is broken, it breaks up your day by times like 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., all the way through. And I think that is amazing if you have children where you have a lot of appointments, doctor appointments, soccer games, having to pick them up at certain times, or you have a job where you have a lot of meetings. I have neither, so I ended up going with the Flex, which I think is amazing, and it works so well for me. So it just gives you a large block for each day. And on days where I don't have any appointments, I just write out my notes and to-dos. And then on days where I do have appointments, I use the ruler to make a line down the middle. So one half are my appointments and then the other half are my to-dos. And I love that. And I actually got that idea from Tanya, who is the owner of Inkwell Press. She showed inside her planner, and that's how she did it. And I thought that was an awesome idea. And then each day you get a little spot to write about your meals, home, and fitness. And I really like the idea of meal planning, and I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. So I use little flags, and I got them from the dollar spot at Target. And I wrote down all the meals I wanted to have that week and trimmed them down and then stuck them to the day that I thought we were going to have them. If you want to see what some of the color schemes look like, I will flip through really quick. So that's January. February is pink, of course. Here's March. March's mission board. April. So you can see they are colorful, but it's just a very kind of muted and just very soft colors. Something else that's unique to this planner, there is a tab in the back called Fun Stuff, and the first couple pages are travel logs, so you can keep track of all your flight information, where you're staying, your driving log, car rental. So I think that's a really cool kind of bonus to this planner. Also in the fun section, there's a place for keeping track of gift ideas throughout the year, and there's also a place to keep track of your own ideas for you if you have people asking you, you know, what do you want for your birthday or for Christmas, and maybe you see a YouTube video and you think, oh, I would really like that palette. You can keep track of that so you don't forget it. And then there's also a place to capture good movies you saw or good books that you want to read or have read. And then there are just a ton of note pages, which I love, and they are on graph paper. Now we're to the back and you get an overview of 2016, which is a little scary. And then you also have a little file folder pocket right here to keep whatever you want to. And I just have some of the stuff that came with the planner. And then on the back cover is a little pocket with closure, and I've just been using this to house my stickers. So I quickly wrote out my top 5 reasons for choosing this planner. First is the overall look and feel. I love how thick the actual paper is. I love the color scheme and how beautiful it is. And then second is actually Tanya herself, and she is the owner of Inkwell Press. And after I ordered my planner, I actually got, I think it was about 6 emails, and each email had a video where Tanya showed you inside her own planner. So she's not just sending you this planner and just expecting you to figure it out on your own. She will actually walk you through how to use everything and how to make it work for you. And then I also love that the Inkwell Press gives you the option of choosing the classic day layout or the Flex. The Flex, again, is the one I chose. And then the monthly mission boards are so cool. And I think that was such a great idea, and I love how they look, and I'm excited to use those more and just figure out the best way to make those work for me. And then last is that there is tons of room to write in this planner. On this specific date, I have tons of room, and then there's tons of note pages. So I'm going to be able to put everything in this planner: work, friends, family, YouTube, blog, everything. I'm going to have room for it all. That is all for the overview of my Inkwell Press liveWELL planner. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them. And I hope this was helpful if you were either interested in the Inkwell Press or just trying to figure out what paper planner you want to use for 2015. But I really appreciate you watching my video, and I will see you again very soon.